Let's walk on the wise path.
Have you ever experienced a moment so bizarre, so perfectly timed, that you had to pause and think, this cannot be a coincidence? Like the universe aligned itself just to nudge you in a certain direction. Maybe it's that feeling when you're pondering a tough decision, and suddenly, a random billboard or snippet of a song seems to speak directly to you. It's almost as if life is dropping breadcrumbs for you to follow. But here's the big question. Are you noticing them? What if I told you these events aren't random? What if there's a deeper cosmic force behind these moments, a hidden connection between your mind and the vast universe? It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, doesn't it? But this isn't fiction. It's the core of something profound, a forbidden knowledge that could change how you view your life and the world around you. Today, we're going to uncover the story of a man who discovered this connection. A man who pushed beyond the limits of science and dared to blend it with ancient wisdom to answer the most important question of all: what is our role in this vast, mysterious universe? Get ready to dive into a reality where your thoughts don't just stay in your head, they ripple across the cosmos, where science and spirituality meet, and where you have the power to shape your destiny. Sounds like a lot? Trust me, this journey is worth it. By the end of this, you'll see that those so-called coincidences aren't coincidences at all. They're messages waiting for you to decipher them. So, let's start unraveling this mystery. Because once you discover how your mind connects to the cosmos, there's no going back. Have you ever wondered if the universe is trying to talk to you? Maybe you've had moments that seem too perfect to dismiss a series of events that line up so precisely they feel orchestrated. Perhaps you've even asked yourself, is this fate, destiny, or is something bigger at play? Since the dawn of time, humans have grappled with this question. Ancient mystics, philosophers, and modern scientists alike have sought to understand the relationship between our inner world, our thoughts, emotions, and consciousness, and the vast outer world of stars, galaxies, and events. Are we mere spectators in this cosmic drama, or are we playing a crucial role in shaping it? Here's the thing, the answers aren't as far-fetched as you might think. Many traditions, both ancient and modern, suggest that there's an invisible thread connecting everything, a hidden force that ties our inner world to the universe. And while many dismissed these ideas as mystical ramblings, a few daring minds sought to bridge the gap between science and spirituality. Jacobo Grinberg was one of those minds. A neuroscientist with a passion for exploring human consciousness, he wasn't satisfied with the standard explanations of reality. He believed there was more, an intricate web of connections that linked every thought, every feeling, and every action to a greater universal network. Think about it. If this connection exists, it means your life isn't just a series of random events. Every thought, every decision you make could send ripples across this cosmic web. Imagine the implications. This isn't just about understanding the universe, it's about understanding yourself and the role you play in the grand design. Now, let's dive deeper into Grinberg's discoveries and how they could forever change the way you see reality. Jacobo Grinberg wasn't your typical scientist. He didn't fit into the neat boxes academia likes to create. While most neuroscientists studied the brain as if it were just a biological computer, Grinberg had bigger questions. He wasn't just interested in how the brain works, he wanted to know why. Why do we experience reality the way we do? What creates consciousness? And, most importantly, is there more to our minds than we've been led to believe? Born in Mexico, Grinberg was drawn to both science and spirituality from an early age. He studied psychology and neuroscience, becoming an expert in how the brain processes information. But Grinberg's journey took a radical turn when he began exploring ancient spiritual practices, particularly those of the Mexican shamans. He believed that their insights into consciousness were just as valuable as the findings of modern science. And here's where things get really fascinating. Grinberg didn't just dabble in spirituality for inspiration, he combined it with rigorous scientific research. He believed that ancient wisdom held the keys to understanding the brain's true potential. And through his studies, he began formulating a theory that would challenge everything we thought we knew about reality. Grinberg proposed that consciousness wasn't confined to the brain. Instead, it was part of a universal network, a vast energetic field that connects everything in existence. He called this the lattice. According to him, our brains don't just process information, they act as antennas, tuning into this cosmic web. Let's imagine the universe as a massive spider web. Every strand is connected, and any vibration on one part of the web sends ripples across the entire structure. This is the essence of Jacobo Grinberg's theory of the lattice. He believed this invisible web isn't just a metaphor, it's real. It's an energetic field that connects everything, from the tiniest atom to the farthest galaxy. But here's the twist. You're not just sitting on the sidelines of this web. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions create ripples too. Your mind, according to Grinberg, acts as both a receiver and a transmitter. It tunes into the lattice and sends signals back into it. This means you're constantly interacting with the universe, whether you realize it or not. Sounds like sci-fi, doesn't it? But think about those moments when life feels strangely aligned. You're thinking about a solution, and suddenly, the answer appears in the most unexpected way. Or you're focused on a goal, and opportunities start showing up out of nowhere. These aren't random coincidences. They're evidence of the lattice in action. Grinberg argued that this universal field isn't just theoretical. It's practical. By becoming aware of it, you can start to align your thoughts and emotions with the flow of the universe. And when you do, you're no longer at the mercy of random events. Instead, you become a co-creator of your reality. Let's talk about synchronicity, the universe's way of speaking to us. Have you ever felt like certain events line up so perfectly, they must mean something? Maybe you're thinking about someone you haven't seen in years, and just then, they call you. Or you're grappling with a tough decision, and suddenly, a random conversation gives you the exact clarity you need. These aren't just happy accidents. They're synchronicities, and they reveal something profound about the way the universe works. Carl Jung, a renowned psychologist, was the first to coin the term. To him, synchronicity wasn't just a coincidence. It was a meaningful alignment between your inner world and the external one. But Jacobo Grinberg took it a step further. He believed these moments were evidence of the lattice in action. According to his theory, the universe is constantly responding to your thoughts and emotions. Synchronicities are like little winks from the cosmos, reminders that you're connected to something far greater than yourself. But here's where it gets interesting. Synchronicity isn't just something that happens randomly, it's something you can cultivate. Grinberg believed that by aligning your mind with the lattice, you could actually attract these meaningful coincidences. It's like tuning into a specific radio frequency. When your thoughts and emotions are in harmony with what you desire, the universe starts to reflect that back to you. Think of it like planting seeds in a garden. If you plant seeds of positivity, clarity, and purpose, you'll reap synchronicities that guide you toward your goals. But if you let fear or negativity take over, the garden might grow weeds instead. The universe mirrors your inner state, and synchronicities are its way of saying you're on the right path or you need to adjust course. What if I told you that your mind has the power to shape your reality? It might sound too good to be true, but science and spirituality are beginning to agree on one thing. Your thoughts aren't just passive. They're active forces that ripple out into the world. Grinberg believed that the brain isn't merely a processor of information. It's a creator, constantly interacting with the lattice to influence your experiences. Let's break it down. Imagine your mind as a pebble and the lattice as a pond. Every thought, whether it's positive or negative, creates ripples that spread far beyond where they start. If you're filled with self-doubt and fear, those ripples might create chaotic patterns, drawing more of the same energy back to you. But if your thoughts are clear, focused, and intentional, the ripples align, and the universe reflects that order back into your life. This concept isn't just spiritual fluff, it has roots in science too. Quantum physics tells us that the observer influences the observed. In other words, the act of focusing your attention can actually change the outcome of events. Grinberg believed this same principle applies to the mind's interaction with the lattice. By focusing your thoughts and emotions, you essentially program the universe to respond in kind. So how do you become a conscious creator? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to the quality of your thoughts. Are they filled with fear and negativity? Or are they hopeful and purposeful? Grinberg's work teaches us that the universe isn't out to get us. It's neutral. It simply reflects back what we project into it. The more intentional you are with your thoughts, the more aligned your life becomes. The best part? You don't need any special skills or tools to start. The power to create is already within you, waiting to be unleashed. All you have to do is take control of your thoughts, align them with your desires, and watch as the universe begins to respond. So, how do you actually tap into this forbidden knowledge? How do you align your mind with the lattice and start co-creating your reality? Thankfully, Grinberg didn't leave us guessing. He believed there were simple practices anyone could adopt to tune into this cosmic connection. Meditation, quieting the noise. Meditation isn't just about relaxation, it's about alignment. Think of your mind as a radio. When there's too much static from stress, overthinking, or distractions, you can't tune into the lattice's frequency. Meditation helps you clear the static and focus on the present moment. Start small, just 5 or 10 minutes of deep breathing each day. Over time, you'll notice your mind becoming more attuned to subtle signs and synchronicities around you. Visualization, seeing to believe. Grinberg emphasized the power of visualization. Close your eyes and imagine the life you want as if it's already yours. Feel it, see it, and believe it with every fiber of your being. This isn't just daydreaming, it's about sending clear signals to the lattice. When your emotions and intentions align, the universe starts organizing itself to match your vision. Gratitude, raising your vibration. Gratitude is like fuel for your connection to the cosmos. By focusing on what you're thankful for, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. This raises your energetic vibration, making it easier to resonate with the lattice. Start a gratitude journal or take a few moments each day to reflect on the good in your life. You'll be amazed at how quickly the universe responds. These practices aren't about changing the world, they're about changing you. And when you change your inner world, the outer world naturally follows. It's not magic, it's the natural flow of energy between your mind and the cosmos. Jacobo Grinberg's work was groundbreaking, but it wasn't without its challenges. His bold ideas about the lattice and the mind's connection to the universe didn't fit neatly into the rigid frameworks of traditional science. Critics dismissed his theories as pseudoscience, and his blending of neuroscience with spirituality raised more than a few eyebrows. But Grinberg wasn't deterred. He knew he was onto something bigger than himself. His legacy isn't just about his theories, it's about the questions he dared to ask. Questions like, what is consciousness? Are we truly separate from the universe, or are we intricately connected to it? And most importantly, how can we harness this connection to lead more meaningful lives? Grinberg's work challenges us to see reality not as a random series of events, but as a deeply interconnected system. It invites us to step beyond the limits of conventional thinking and explore the possibilities of what it means to be human. His discoveries remind us that we're not powerless in the face of life's challenges. On the contrary, we have the tools to shape our reality, we just need to learn how to use them. So here's the big question. Now that you've glimpsed the possibilities, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you let it sit in the back of your mind as an interesting idea, or will you take the first step to explore its potential? Jacobo Grinberg's discoveries weren't just about the cosmos, they were about you. He didn't see the lattice as some abstract, unreachable concept. He saw it as a tool, a living system that responds to your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. And here's the kicker, it's always responding. whether you're aware of it or not. Let's bring this closer to home. Think about the last time you felt truly aligned, like everything was falling into place. Maybe it was a string of good decisions or a sense of peace that seemed to come out of nowhere. That's what happens when your inner world syncs with the universe. But the opposite is true too. When you're caught in cycles of doubt or negativity, the world mirrors that back to you. Grinberg's work teaches us that awareness is the first step to breaking free. Here's a challenge for you. For 1 week, pay attention to your thoughts. Notice the patterns. Are they helping you or holding you back? Then, start small. Practice gratitude. Visualize what you truly want. Meditate for just a few minutes each day. These simple steps aren't just habits. They're tools to help you tune into the lattice and shift the ripples you send out into the universe. By now, you've seen how your mind is deeply connected to the universe, how every thought and emotion sends ripples through the lattice, shaping your reality in ways you might never have imagined. So, what's next? How do you take this knowledge and turn it into action? Start with curiosity. Begin to notice the synchronicities in your life, the coincidences that feel too perfect to ignore. Pay attention to the signs, the nudges, and the subtle whispers of the universe. These aren't random events. They're opportunities for growth, alignment, and transformation. The more you notice, the more you'll realize how connected you truly are. But don't stop there. Take the practices we've discussed: meditation, visualization, and gratitude, and make them part of your daily life. These aren't just feel-good activities. They're powerful tools for tuning into the lattice and aligning with your highest potential. Even small changes in your mindset can create profound shifts in your reality. And here's the most important part: share your journey. The universe doesn't just work in isolation, it works through connection. By sharing your experiences, you inspire others to explore their own connection to the cosmos. Leave a comment below about a synchronicity you've experienced or a shift you've noticed in your life. Let's create a community where we explore these ideas together, learning from each other and growing as co-creators of our realities. Grinberg's forbidden knowledge isn't just a concept to study, it's a call to action. A call to wake up, take control, and step into your power as a conscious participant in the universe. The cosmos is waiting for you to tune in. So, are you ready to take the leap? The journey starts now. Let's unlock the mysteries of the mind and the cosmos together.